Can't believe you read this rag. Pure liberal drivel, all of it.
So what makes this country great, Rorschach? You can read your propaganda, I can read mine. So I can safely assume you won't be joining me at Columbia tomorrow night?
For what?
Those ex-Washington Post reporters, Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein, are speaking. They say they've got some stunning new info on that break-in at the Watergate Hotel last June.
Paranoid conspiracy theorists, both of them. Keep pecking at corpse of closed case just to advance their commie agenda. Glad they got fired.
Remind me again why I waste my time trying to open your mind.
You must be pathologically stubborn.
Repeat, this is a police bulletin. A sudden power blackout in Austin, New York has resulted in a riot at Sing Sing Prison. All available units, please respond.
Looks like politics will have to wait.
Rorschach's Journal, Friday the 13th, October, 1972. Raining again tonight. Raining a lot lately. Like heaven is trying hard to wash away all of New York's sins. Waste of time. Steel wool couldn't scour clean this city's soul.
Sing Sing, dead ahead.
Black as Moloch's heart down there.
Attention, Warden. This is Night Owl. Rorschach and I request permission to land and lend a hand.
Permission denied. The last thing we need right now is you damn costume vigilantes interfering and making the situation worse. We got it under control.
Not the way it looks from up here.
Warden, can your men reach the backup generators?
I told you we're handling things. Just stay the hell away. I'm warning you. Attempt to land, and my officers will shoot you.
Fine. If that's the way you want to play it.
Not the warm welcome we hoped for.
Hostiles up ahead.
This is gonna hurt you way. Hold still, you.
Rorschach, get on your knees. Put your hands behind your head.
Facility this size must have backup generator. Wonder why it hasn't come on when main power cut.
All prisoners back to your cells immediately.
What do you say we show Mr. Rorschach the shower facilities? Gonna fuck your face up for real. Pussy.
All prisoners back to your cells at once.
Prison's on backup power, but that won't last. There should be an entrance to the generator room in the next yard. Let's get over there and see if we can't get these lights back on.
Pretty fast for a square and a goddamn bird seat. Face. You can fight for your life.
If you can lift gate, I can get by and find a way to open doors. Prison guard's incompetent. Warden his own worst enemy. Up to us to put these animals back in their cages. So must assume backup generator has been sabotaged.
Maybe, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Random blackout and prison generator hit at same time. Doesn't seem very random. Doesn't seem like coincidence. Part of a larger plan, perhaps.
Looks like we've got company.
These inmates are like roaches, scattering light, hiding in darkness.
What happened? Just like you was enjoying, baby.
Now I'm gonna take yours.
Prison guards not making much of an effort to contain this chaos. Hardly a surprise. Easy to collect paycheck when rats are in their cages.
This guy just signed his death warrant.
No way you're... I kill you. I'm boss of the block. Yeah. You can beg for your life, asshole, but it ain't gonna help. I'll make you scream!
Last mistake you ever gonna make, bitch! You think that your balls are about to hit the wall?
Cell block C is locked down. We'll need to get to the guard room to allow access. I'm guessing it's got a standard double-safe locking mechanism, so it'll take us both to activate it.
In a place like this, depraved may be off streets, but once released, if anything, they become more depraved. A place like this perpetuates cycle, churning out criminals, hungrier than ever.
Cry for shove that shit straight up your ass.
God, the entire cell block's on fire. This is gonna be hell, but we've got to make it through.
Send this
Seems work never done.
Rorschach don't look like much, but I seen him lose it before, and it ain't. Come here, Rorschach.
It's time. Blaze, jerk off.
Now I'm gonna mess you up real bad. He's just some gimp getting off in his car. Get him! Look at this. Right on top. God damn it, man!
Rehabilitation, they call it when city's worst elements get put to society's concept of justice. Fair trial, jury of peers, incarceration, rehabilitation. Only thing being rehabilitated is politicians' image. Piling filth on top of bill doesn't clean anything.
Break your kneecaps.
Shame with that pretty little mouth of yours. So you bastard. Help! This freak job is beating the shit out of me! Gonna make you swallow them goofy goggles.
Locking mechanism in guards room will likely open up maximum security cells.
Hey, I'm sure this place is surrounded by cops by now, but I'd still expect to see inmates looking for a way out. I don't see too many prisoners running for the exits.
I concur. Obvious breakout opportunity. Perhaps security leak is not on perimeter.
Hey!
Where's that weird-ass balloon that flies around there?
You know, Rorschach, I'm starting to come around to your way of thinking. It seems like there are just too many things going wrong around here at one time for this to be a coincidence.
Correct. You should listen to your gut more often. It'll serve you well.
I owe you for some broken
I'm gonna enjoy cutting you
What the hell? That explosion came from the shower room. But why would a fire cause it to... Something doesn't feel right. I think we better investigate. Seems like someone has orchestrated this, but I can't quite put my finger on it Typical. City couldn't get the power back on 5 minutes faster?
No guards in sight. Not paid enough to rush headfirst into slaughterhouse.
Not like us, right? Well, whoever sabotaged those generators sure knew what they were
Keep
doing.
your hands where I can see them, damn it! You were warned to keep out of this. I ought to arrest you both.
No need to thank us. Just doing your job.
I take it you've got everything under control, right, Warden?
No thanks to you. But all the prisoners are back in their cells and accounted for. Except one.
Which one? Big figure?
No. It's underboss.
Him? We put that gorilla away in '66.
Smarter than I remember. Used Riot to cover his escape. Must have had help.
Explains the power outage. Guess it's up to us to bring him in again.
You two aren't going anywhere until we sort out how much damage your meddling caused. Dr. Manhattan?
And Silk Spectre, I see.
Can we be of any assistance?
Maybe 5 minutes ago.
Sorry, there was a cyclone threatening Sri Lanka to be dealt with.
Are you all right?
Fine. Porting always makes me queasy is all.
You're certain that we cannot be of service here?
Nah, we were just leaving. Isn't that right, Warden?
Yes, absolutely. No problem.
Very well. A plane carrying a Uruguayan rugby team will crash in the Andes in precisely 4 minutes 37 seconds, unless I intervene.
Thank you for your concern, Mao.
Blue freak. Makes my skin crawl.
He might have been able to tell us where to find Underboss.
You look like you could use a drink, Daniel. Here the rum runner's always open. Couldn't park any closer.
Better this way. We'll draw less attention if we... Now what?
No! Please!
Come on, baby. This won't hurt. Wanna bet?
As he shows up in our yard, fucking stupid, is he?
Make this a piggy squeal! Your ass is mine, motherfucker!
Tell me again, why are we heading to Rum Runner while Underboss could be just about anywhere?
Need to turn over a few rocks. See what crawls out. Get information.
I suppose you're right. That bar is like a halfway house for wayward ex-cons. Someone in there is bound to have a clue.
Let him try! Ready, boy? You gonna... I said shit
You'd think that with Underboss on the loose, all the stool pigeons would be keeping a low profile. What if none of the usual suspects turn up at the Rum Run?
Not a problem. There's always a new pigeon to be found at that roost.
There he is!
Anytime you want to lend a hand, partner.
We got this mask outnumbered! Take
Hey,
it
Rorschach,
down!
if you're not too busy, how about a little help?
How messed up is this guy to think
I'm gonna wipe my ass with that mad psycho!
you're out of your league?
Heads up.
Night Owl
Here comes
boy.
trouble.
Say your prayers, scum! In front of my boy? You done, asshole? 'Cause now it's my turn.
Two heads better than one. Let's split up. We can cover larger area. More practical.
If I can lift this gate, you continue on down the alleyway. I'll take the high road thanks to my grappling gun and catch up with you later.
Time to die, blow lucky! It's a Rorschach! We owe this pussy some payback! That mask didn't scare me. I bet what's underneath is worse.
I get the feeling that these biker types feel like we're invading their territory. Ready or not, Rorschach, here they come.
Careful. This guy put Lenny in the hospital for 2 years. Make my balls make you smell like
These streets don't belong to them. Streets belong to city. Streets like this used to be safe. Now scum like this corrupts them. But scum can be almost as Rum Runner. Just another few blocks.
faster than he learned. You ain't so tough.
Better brace yourself. This is gonna get ugly.
Careful, gang. This nutcase is dangerous. Next spot.
These retards gotta be kidding, right? Hold still. Back for your life, man. Fucked up real bad. Who you are? I'm taking you down.
Hey, two heads are better than one. If we split up, we can cover a larger area.
If you can lift gate, Dan, I can get through. But you'll need alternate route. Perhaps job for grappling gun.
Made it. Rum Runner is straight ahead. By the way, did I ever mention that I freaking hate bikers?
Time to
City gets more brutal every day. Animals are taking over zoo.
Right now, we've got more important things to deal
Our
with.
top story, Ozymandias has captured the notorious King of Skin. We go now to Jody Kramer on the scene for an exclusive interview with the famous crime fighter.
Pathetic showboater can't resist camera. Could have been best of us. What a waste.
We all have choices to make, pal. We can't condemn him for his.
Can't we?
Oh, please, man, no trouble. I just got the place patched up from the last time you was here.
I can't make you any promises.
Going somewhere.
I don't know nothing! Honest!
You never do. At first.
Underboss just broke out of prison. He had outside help. Who was it?
I got no idea!
Fine. Let's play some pool. You be cue ball. I'll break.
No, wait! I'll talk!
Quickly.
Word is, it was Jimmy the Gimmick. He messed with the prison's power grid somehow.
Not surprising. Jimmy likes to play both sides of the fence. He'll supply arms to thugs, government black ops, hell, the Girl Scouts if they pay him enough.
What rock is Jimmy hiding under these days?
The old amusement park, I think. You know, the one they're gonna tear down? But you didn't hear it from me, okay? I got enough trouble without... Huh? Oh, jeez. I think I wet myself.